Pivetta and Boyd have had a pretty similar season, but yes, Boyd, his arm is so. That's what worries me. I'm a little surprised he put him in one, but I mean, who else he gonna do? Because
now you got a fresh Palencia coming off an injury, so that's disgusting. Who wants a placenta on the field? It's disturbing.
Palencia, not Palesta. Where else you sell?
Lester, what did you say?
Brian, let me handle this. Scusi, Babidi-boopy? Che cosa? Peter, what are you doing? Speaking Italian. Babidi-boopy? Babidi-boopy-babidi-babidi.
I'm done. That's in the chicken, right?
That blood came from a chicken that I killed for dinner.
Placenta. Oh, yeah, it's a chicken. Oh, no, that's the baby stuff, right? Right?
During what months of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
What's in the chicken?
Like a broken record.
Chicken.
why are you all into chickens?
What's with the chicken?
What's with the chickens?
Placenta? To be honest with you guys, I just said chicken for no reason. I don't know where the chicken came from.
Philosophically, there is a bird that you perhaps would not call a chicken.
Yeah, proto-chicken.
Yeah, proto-chicken, sure. And the egg that comes out of it, you would say, that's not a proto-chicken, that's a chicken.
Blow the Whistle. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go. Always live on sportsoundchicago.com. Let's go.
Placenta?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening here to Blow the Whistle here on SportsSoundChicago.com. I am Tyler Butterball Beautiful. Here are my boys.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
We got a special guest in here today.
Adam Slim Schneider.
That's right, because the other boys did not want to join us, Andrew.
No. Dave is not feeling well. Nick is obviously busy with work, and
Frankie doesn't have an excuse.
Yeah, well, for a man that goes podcast first. Yeah, well, where you at then, Frankie?
Oh, podcast has been coming second or third.
Come on, olive oil, make it happen.
You got him with the olive oil.
That's what I call him for my nickname. Frankie Olive Oil Oliveri.
Oh, I heard that yesterday.
Yeah, some alliteration.
That could be like an NIL deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's get him going on that. No, I mean, I don't want to just assume that he's just.
Yeah, he might be busy.
He might actually be doing something.
Yeah.
I'm just, it's just easy to get.
He chimes in on here at any moment. I see a comment on him.
Then I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're burning him.
I'm yelling him at him tomorrow when I see him.
If it's his dad that chimes in, sir, we apologize.
Sorry, we love your son.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, no, we apologize. Well, welcome in to Blow the Whistle here on SportsOnChicago.com. Lots to get into today. We had quite the busy weekend. We had ups, downs. We had some chaos all around. So we're breaking it all down. We're talking Bears. We're talking NFL. College football, where Andrew and I might be a little depressed. Hey, at least your guys came to play.
So did mine.
To some degree.
I'm not talking about you. Yours won.
No,
we're depressed.
I don't want to hear it.
Andrew and I are. I was going to say we're in the closet, but that's not.
No,
not the right
what
word.
You just,
we're not.
I just want to point out that he was making his picks yesterday, and he said Vanderbilt will probably win, and it came true. So kudos to you for guessing that.
Well, if he made his picks yesterday, he cheated because.
No, dude, my fault. On Friday.
I made him on Friday, and I said it on Saturday. Like I was saying, I was just like, look, I root for LSU. I'm going to root for them to the end, but I have no confidence in this team at this point, and I'll give my reasons why when we get there.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Then.
Yeah,
I have a bone to pick with Ole Miss and USC. But anyways,
did somebody lose some money on this weekend away?
Just a little. It would have paid for the whole weekend.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Emily and I are both just like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Anyways, but we got to talk about the Bears because they're one of the few teams that have the longest win streak right now at 4. They defeated the Saints 26-14 at home. Bears now move on to 4-2. Yes, they have won 4 straight after starting off the year 0-2. Andrew, first things, let's just kind of get obviously a good win overall, but what did you take out the most out of this game? Like, what did you like the most of how the Bears came out with this win?
I mean, watching the game myself, the first things that really kind of popped off were that looking at the run game again, there was consistency there, right? Mm-hmm. It's a lot more of the same we saw last week, where DeAndre Swift is finding the holes, taking the one cut, going through it. Obviously, we saw a little bit more coming from Anunga. He was spectacular for couple of carries he got.
Yeah.
Both of them got into the end zone, which was obviously very important in this game.
Yeah.
So it's within the run game. It's within the offensive line. There's a camaraderie. There's a chemistry going on there on the up front in those 5 that seems to be clicking, right? Everyone seems to be doing their job, making their blocks. They're giving these guys these opportunities to break away for big runs and have those moments where the Bears can start to say, oh, we've got something here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big positive too. Obviously, the other ones were sacks and turnovers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the defense-wise, you've got they have 4 sacks, right? 4 sacks. They've had 3 interceptions. I mean, this is what you want to see from a Bears defense, right? I mean, this is what you want to. Sweat got one. Brisker came off a blitz just like fast as lightning. Gordon came off a surprise one that nobody saw coming.
Tremaine also had one.
Yeah, like this is Dennis Allen probably being like, fire me, will you? I'll show you. So, and at the same time, too, I think this is like, okay, last week we were down and out. We were being counted out.
Yeah.
This is where we need to take an opportunity to step up and take advantage. And they did. I mean, okay, you gave up some good yardage and some big plays against their best receiver, but that's also their best player, I think, right now is Olave. He's playing lights out right now. Yeah. But outside of that, everybody else did their job. Everybody else played their position. I mean, I don't know where I'm at with Nashon Wright. I like him as a corner for what he is.
Yeah.
He's big. He's 6'4", so that's nice. But he's out of place. But then he always comes up with these kind of big plays. So I guess it's nice to have that ability to be able to say, all right, for what he gives up, if he can get turnovers, I guess in some way it kind of balances itself out.
Yeah, right. He's
He's wishy-washy.
Exactly. Like he'll have his moments, like great moments, and then all of a sudden just like, oh yeah, this is why you were.
This is why nobody drafted you.
Exactly. This is why you're lower on the depth chart.
Right.
No, I mean I'm kind of right there with you, man. Obviously, I think the defense would have been the obvious one to say.
Yeah.
And I've said it before the season started that I was more hopeful and going to be relying on the defense as far as for the Bears to win games. Not saying anything discrediting what the offense could have been, but it was a whole lot of new stuff.
Right.
More experience, and I figured with Dennis Allen's mind with this roster on the defense, I was kind of expecting big things, but you're seeing guys step up in big ways when guys are going down. Like once Jalen Johnson was out for pretty much the rest of the season, it was kind of like, oh, this is going to be rough.
Well, yeah.
But then Kyler Gordon stepping up once he returned from injury. Tyreek Stevenson kind of maturing.
Yeah, he's shown a lot more.
I think we talked about it like since that Fail Mary, obviously that ruined him for the rest of last season, but I think he really reflected on it. And I think with Al Harris and Dennis Allen coaching him, I think that really kind of straightened him up.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like the run game offensively, it was huge because this was probably Caleb's worst game this year. He still threw for 172, didn't have a touchdown, but threw a pick. But he only got sacked once. But again, I'm not gonna blame him. I'm not saying that this should be something to be concerned about. I mean, overall, throughout the year, he's been playing well.
Right.
Still looking for that big leap for this year, I would say.
I don't know if you're going to ever really get a true 300-400 yard game out of him right now.
Right.
I mean, maybe at some point it might all start clicking together. Maybe you'll get that opportunity. But as it stands, this is a guy that I think right now you're going to be seeing around that, 170 to 250 kind of area as far as passing numbers go.
Yeah.
And he didn't have, listen, as far as it goes statistically wise, he didn't have a great night, but he still had moments where he's putting the ball down the field. He's getting the Bears in position where they can get into the end zone. I mean, or at least get Jake Moody, who, again, steps up big for them, going 4 for 4 on field goals. Like, he puts the team in position to make plays and put a score on the board.
I think that's
important.
That's, I think, a thing that people discredit a lot out of. Like,
right.
Yes, like you look, like exactly what you said. You look at the numbers, not the prettiest, but he's getting the team to put points on the board. And that's all that matters. Like, if you can consistently score every drive, like it might not always be touchdowns, and it's just going to be settled for field goals. But we got to remember, and I was saying this to someone yesterday, is that this is a team from last year where the defense would make a big turnover, and it's like, oh, all right, let's go.
Right.
And then the offense would go 3 and out and then punt the ball.
Yeah.
Well, at least this way, they are driving the ball. You might not be getting in the end zone all the time, and Bears fans can't be selfish and be like, oh, they should have capitalized and got a touchdown. It's like, we didn't have this last year. Just take the points where you can get them. So And I just love seeing that the run game is coming to life. Like, it was a big change out of swapping out the left tackle with Theo Benedict.
Oh, absolutely.
And now seeing this potential 1-2 punch of Swift and Monungai.
Yeah. I just want to, I want to kind of point out, too, that Kevin Byard was also a big factor in this.
Yeah.
He got an interception as well.
Yeah.
This is, I believe, his 4th. He's 2nd in the league in interceptions, if I'm correct.
You're right. Yeah, he's got 4 so far this year.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
It was looking like a dud for a while there.
It was not looking good.
Theo Benedict, I said this, before we went on. Game by game, he's showing improvement.
Yeah.
And, for undrafted free agents, it's harder for them to, get that recognition as opposed to someone who's drafted like first, second, so forth and so forth.
Absolutely.
But, game by game, if he keeps, improving, we might see the run game get even better. And statistically speaking, DeAndre Swift is on pace to do a lot better than he did last year at 959 yards. He might go over 1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's what you want to see is that, that offensive line making those blocks up front, being able to make a push. And clearly, Benedict getting in there, he's transformed that offense to suddenly go from, every once in a while something will pop open. It's really on you, Swift, to all of a sudden it's like, here's a giant hole for you to go through. No one's going to touch you. And if we can, we'll get to the second level and we'll give you a chance.
Right.
And that's the beauty of him. And it's very clear that, Braxton Jones, I still think he's playing the wrong spot. I think you put him at guard, he'd be a great guard. But you put him at tackle, he's undersized. He doesn't have the strength. He's not fast enough with his feet.
Pushed his ass back.
Yeah, he constantly gets beat. And it's not just against the best edge rushers. It's against mediocre guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's against Williams in Dallas. Who the hell is he? He's really a nobody.
Yeah, really.
He's not Micah Parsons.
No.
They're just a fill-in guy. So
Yeah, that's true. And also, just like overall, the culture is changing in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Game by game, it changes, and obviously things can go back. But with Ben Johnson, we finally have that winning mentality, not just in Chicago, but the locker room. People are buying into the system.
yeah.
So it's looking really good, but we got to keep going. I mean, this isn't just 4 games. Let's celebrate. No, we got to keep going. We got to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Now for me, like the next thing is like, let's see how the Bears can do in the division because they already got their both losses are in division
Right.
losses, and so that kind of like, even though right now they're not last in the NFC North,
You're not going anywhere if you can't win.
if you
games
can't win in
the
the division, then it's like this is where we're gonna have an issue. But
exactly.
Yep.
like going to Schnady's part about the culture, even though we always make fun of like. I mean, at least Nick hates that word.
Right. Nick hates that word. The word culture just gives him the ick. I don't know what it is.
I mean, in a way, you got to have to acknowledge it where this was last season, like that locker room looked like you were like beating a dead horse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like there was so much being tried and it was just complete dysfunction. Like this year, it's just like, okay, like you're seeing guys bought in. There's energy. There's a leader on this team that's keeping guys accountable. And ever since Ben Johnson came out and said about this doesn't look like right now, we don't look like a winning caliber team. And I think that like woke up a lot of people, not like just hearing the same thing week after week.
Right.
Oh yeah, we'll just look at the film and we'll see what to fix up. And so what's your plans next half? We're gonna go out there and we're gonna play better than we did the first time.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell are we doing here?
Yeah.
You're seeing something that like I don't think Chicago Bears fans have really seen in a very long time, maybe since the Lovie Smith era.
Even then, I don't. And like Lovie was not really even, I think, that big of a rah-rah culture kind of guy. I think it was the coaches around him and the players they had that built that culture. And look, again, no disrespect to Lovie for what he did in Chicago, but he just never came off as like the guy that seemed to set the tone. He seemed like the guy that managed the people that set the tone.
Yeah.
This is a completely different kind of coach.
He built the
Bears-
defense there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But that's the thing is like he built stuff. He was never really going to be the guy that I think could fuel the energy for the team, right? You bring in an Urlacher, you bring in a Briggs, you bring in a Tommy Harris, you bring in all these different pieces, right? All these different guys that have that energy and that mentality. Ben Johnson shows it, provides it as a coach, and they feed off of it, which is huge considering last year you had basically Lovie Smith 2.0 in Matt Eberflus just with less ability to build anything. Less of an architect.
Hey, he did. Sorry, that was
a hiccup?
That was a hiccup. I apologize, everyone.
You were barking at me there for a minute. I was like, look, I understand I'm maybe insulting Lovie here. You don't got to bark at me, man.
My bad. That was a weird ass picture. My bad.
Scared the hell out of me.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, Halloween's around the corner.
Yeah, it's true.
No, but what was I gonna say?
That's okay. So I mean, so I guess like going into this right now, like Bears are heading into towards the end of October with 4-2. You got the trade deadline here in like the next few weeks. I would say.
Oh, yeah.
We've been all over the place as far as where they need to. Like everyone's like, they need to go get a left tackle. They need to go get a running back. Like the whole Breece Hall thing. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of I want to see more of this run game because I mean maybe I think the left tackle position maybe that's all that needed to happen. Not saying that it was, but maybe just to kind of spark it up a little bit.
Right.
To me right now, I'm thinking edge rusher. You need someone to help.
That is 150%. If you're going to say we're going to compete for the division, we're going to compete for the playoffs, that is right now, I think, what the Bears need to go get. If not, maybe the other one would be possibly getting another corner. Because if Jalen Johnson is out for the foreseeable future now, at this point, maybe for the full season, and you think you got a shot, I like Gordon, I like Stevenson, I'd at least go get somebody else to be able to secure your spot. For the Bears themselves, you need somebody to protect on that outside.
I'm starting to like Kyle Monangai as a second running back.
This was a huge show for him.
Oh, it was. Got his first touchdown.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that D Swift, the Monangai combo, I mean, we'll see where it goes. But I would also, just in case, you never know what happens, I'd still look at the other teams, see what other running backs are available. Just in case.
But see, I like the fact that you still have Roshan Johnson back there. I mean, obviously, I still am going to question why he's not being used as much as, to me, I think he should be.
Right.
But we saw him a couple times yesterday. But I think with those three, seeing how Monangai has been growing, DeAndre Swift's back to the best year that he had with the Eagles. You might have something in that run game back there. Like they were able to carry what the passing game was not able to get done yesterday.
Yeah.
And I can't overlook too much that it is against the Saints defense that has not been playing great, but they're not, to me, the worst. I don't think they're the worst team in the NFL right now, even with that record. Like they've actually competed in a couple of these games.
No, because the worst team is the one with the worst record.
The Jets.
The Jets. I might even put the Dolphins worse. I don't even know how they got a win, but they might be worse.
They lost to the Browns, and also I gotta give a little shout out here to Quinshon Judkins. 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, what else are they going to do? They can't throw it in the end zone, so clearly they're like, all right, man, you just got to go head first into the line.
But he looks good, though.
He did. This is why you take that kid.
Yeah.
This is why you draft those players. And look, this is why maybe the Bears do explore the opportunity of getting Kamara or Hall or one of these other guys that certainly you would say, in comparison to DeAndre Swift in terms of the level right now, you'd put those guys probably ahead of him, sure. But if it's working right now with Swift and it's working right now with Monangai, do you really want to then waste those draft picks that will certainly become valuable when you have to start paying some guys? And you certainly are going to say, do we maybe trade up and move up? Like, you want to risk giving away a second or a third round draft pick for a running back that may be expensive and may or may not work for you? That's the question, right?
You know where I can see Alvin Kamara going? Kansas City.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I could see it. I mean, he's a little washed at the moment. But I mean,
I think he's just tired, and that offensive line is just exhaustively terrible.
He said he didn't want to leave New Orleans, which is why.
Yeah, they all say that.
That's the thing.
Money comes ringing.
That's team speak. Everybody's like, I love it here. I love it here. Yeah, until the money or the opportunity comes, and you go, hey, you know what? I might like it with a championship caliber team. It's not a bad idea. Good point.
Andrew, you mentioned about the Bears like going for like a cornerback, and at first in my head I was just like, well, whatever happened to that rookie Zay Frazier? And then I forgot that no one knows exactly what happened. No one's really brought it up, but I forgot he's on the non-football injury list for the entire year for a personal reason.
That I'm not sure of.
No one really knows exactly, which I mean that's okay. Like you got your personal stuff to deal with.
Sure.
But I just I forgot. I'm like, wait, they drafted a cornerback. Like, where's this guy been? And I'm like,
and he's big too, and he's physical, and he's fast, and it's
got long arms.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things that obviously something came up, and now you kind of have to say, all right, we're down a man, we're down 2 men because Terrell Smith is obviously out himself, so
right.
You're down, which I thought he was a solid corner for them for sure. A guy that could really step up. He made plays all the time. So again, it just comes down to saying, where are you at right now? You're 4-2. Do you think you can win division games? Do you think you can compete for that top spot? Do you think the playoffs are in reach this year? If that's the case, and that's obviously the goal, but if that's the case, then you try and see if you can make a move for 1 or 2, or possibly trying to get 2 birds with the 1 stone.
I still believe right now, after seeing this and not buying too much into the hype, obviously, but I still think like they already played the Vikings and the Lions. I think the Lions might be tough, but I think they can still split with the Vikings because that game was in their grasp to win.
Right.
It was just they completely blew it at the end, and I think ever since then, that's when we've seen the culture change. Sorry about the C word. But I don't find the Vikings to be all that great. We still have a lot of question marks with J.J. McCarthy.
Right.
Carson Wentz has just been keeping them afloat. And as far as the Packers go, and again, if David was here, he'd be like, "Oh, stop it, you meatball." Let's be honest. The Packers defense really has not improved that much with the addition of Micah Parsons. So right now, I'm like, I don't know if I'm all that worried about. Like, I don't think it's as scary as it was when that trade happened.
It's just interesting because
we'll have to see what changes, but
right.
Go ahead.
Yes, no, you're good. It's just interesting because the Packers did almost lose to the Cardinals last night.
They did, yeah.
Which is, I think, funny. But overall, yeah, you're right. You know, the defense hasn't shown much. I mean, Parsons got 3 sacks, but I mean, in division is way different.
Right.
And especially with how competitive the NFC North is, I mean, you always got to keep it hightail. You got to keep going again. And, you know, again, this year's a little different only because, like I said, Carson Wentz is keeping, like you said, Carson Wentz is keeping the team afloat. Mm-hmm. Packers are kind of looking a little mediocre, even though they're 4-1-1. I don't know how you tie the Cowboys 40-40. And then, you know,
that's Jerry Jones' luck right there.
Yeah. But there is a chance. Now, is it a high chance? No, but there is a chance the Bears could potentially win the NFC North.
Yeah,
it's low though.
That's the thing, is that there is obviously a percentage there. It's on the lower side because the Lions right now still look like a favorite to win the division.
Yeah.
The only issue right now with the Vikings is the quarterback situation with Wentz and J.J. McCarthy, because McCarthy's having setbacks. Now you have Carson Wentz going out there, and he's okay, but you know what he is at this point.
Yeah.
And for the Packers, Jordan Love, I think, can be the guy for them, but there's a difference between being the guy and then being the franchise, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And he is right now just the guy, but he doesn't have a real number one. I mean, we've said this on this show before. Like, the Packers just struggle to be able to find that one wide receiver that can make a play. Now, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, when those guys have been healthy, yeah, they've been incredible. But at the same time, no one's stepping out and showing the abilities to be like, me, I'm the guy. Like, no one's being that Devontae Adams. Like, we found him in the second round or later. He's stepping up for us, and he's doing incredible things.
Right.
Like, this is where, and Matthew Golden is another one. Like, improvements there, but you need him to be, like, not you don't need him to be Greg Jennings, but you need him to be that kind of like, I know I can throw it to him. I know he's reliable. I know he can go get the ball and get in the end zone.
Right. No, I totally agree. I think possibly down the road, this could be a little more wide open than we all think, but we're going to have to see. To me, it's still...
Football's weird this year,
It is
guys.
weird.
It really has, yeah.
Well, speaking of weird, when we come back, we might have just saw the greatest fourth quarter comeback in NFL history. We're going to talk about it next here on Blow the Whistle at SportsDownChicago.com.
Chicago sports for sure.
SportsDownChicago.com.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth, new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream by cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you say. Woo!
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the hit places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday. With rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skimp. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open to 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and...
Welcome back here to Blow the Whistle on SportsOutChicago.com. Tyler, Andrew, and Adam here with you today. The other boys was not able to make it. What, are you leaving? Oh, okay. See ya. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Love you. All right. Welcome back here to Blow the Whistle on SportsOutChicago. What? What are you coming in for? I don't even know what he said, but I felt honored.
He said he loves you very much.
Aww. Stop. All right.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner. I'm kidding.
As I tease it going into the break, we might have saw the greatest comeback in NFL history. And we're talking about the Broncos and the Giants, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys did not catch this, I didn't catch the whole game, but I was following it. And the Broncos were going into the fourth quarter down, what was it, 15 to nothing?
19 to nothing.
19 to nothing?
19 to nothing.
And the ending score was Broncos 33, Giants 32. The Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter, came back and won. I mean, it was just insane. Like, I don't know what happened from those first 3 quarters to the fourth quarter because Bo Nix looked like Mo Picks out there.
No kidding.
And I don't know what the hell happened. And then all of a sudden, just bam. And I don't know if the Giants, I mean, you saw the locker room from Brian Burns.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that video?
Yeah.
He was pissed.
Yeah. I don't blame him either.
I don't either. I mean, how do you blow that?
You're down 19-0 going into the fourth. Then they score the touchdown. They get the 2 point. And then the Giants score again. They're up 26-8 in the fourth quarter. You don't come back in the fourth quarter with 30-some answers. It doesn't happen. It does not happen.
No.
This isn't... I know it's the Giants. I know they're not a great team. But the way the Broncos were playing, they looked like absolute, total garbage.
Yeah. I'm still not sold on this team yet.
I know. They are the most confusing 5-2 team I've seen in a long time. I'm sure I'm missing a few that I can't think of off the top of my head. But right now, as it stands, they have a defense that's supposed to be stunning. They have an offense that's supposed to be so much better than what we've seen. And yet they start the way they do every time. Mm-hmm. They look perplexing. And then all of a sudden at the very end, they find a way to put some magic together and boom, we got something there.
I mean, you have to credit Sean Payton more so.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
him and his coaching staff are doing a great job.
They're doing fantastic because,
and I don't know what they're doing. What are you saving it for in the fourth quarter that you're not doing at the start of the game?
Lightning in a bottle.
Just want to tease everybody.
My God.
I was like, hey, let's make this fun, guys.
Like you first off, you finish a game in London 13-11, the weirdest score ever.
Yeah.
And then you have this happen. I don't understand the Broncos at all.
No.
I'm done. I'm done with the Broncos.
They, like you say, they're most confusing 5-2 team
Oh.
in the NFL. But even you said it earlier, like this is one of the weirdest years of NFL. I mean,
truly,
we got a 6-1 Colts that has the best record in football right now.
I was gonna say because last couple of years they've been bad.
This made them legit for me.
Do you want Daniel Jones?
The whole team. No, yeah. Daniel Jones definitely. That's there. Well, listen, the way that he's been playing, and they just beat the Chargers, and this is not like we barely got by the skin of our teeth. It's 38-24. That's a convincing win against a Chargers team that should be, and I know they're missing Slater, but this is a team that should be going to the playoffs.
No, it should. Like
this Colts team was not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be this good. They're supposed to be a 1-loss team, not a 6-win team.
Like when your quarterback Herbert has over 400 yards in the air and 3 touchdowns.
God,
I don't know how you came up with a loss on this one. They need. We were talking about trade deadline before. I don't know. I mean, you're not going to be able to get a left tackle. Like no one's. That's such a.
There's nobody that would be able to plug in there that could make that significant a difference. You'd have to probably shift alt to left and then find somebody for the right side. He's supposed to be coming back.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know when exactly, but that's the thing is he's coming back, which is fine. But if you're gonna say we're gonna go for it, then all right, you better find somebody who can kind of just fill the need and make a switch.
Hey, John. There's a guy that's sitting on the Bears bench.
You want him?
Now
Take him, please.
You can use a new home.
Get this nonsense out of our locker room.
Just get him.
Yeah,
future considerations right there.
Right.
For cash consideration.
Right, exactly. Oh, I didn't know the Bulls were making a trade. What
is the Bears? It's Jerry Reinsdorf. Who's he? Why is he talking to Ryan Poles? Get out of here.
Jerry loves his cash considerations. Oh boy, does he!
God, cash considerations is his middle name.
I hate that. So I hate that.
Jerry Considerations Reinsdorf.
There you go. I like that.
So yeah, that was obviously the craziest game. If you look at the numbers on this one, Chiefs Raiders, guys, we should all know, don't count out the Chiefs. Okay,
and also the Raiders
because they're bad. They're a 2-5 team, and they might be the worst team. They never reached it in the red zone in this game.
Not even close.
They weren't even close. Like, oh man, like I don't know what all of a sudden changed. And like I said, it's my conspiracy. They give Matt Nagy a chance to call the plays. Randy Reed's like, all right, son, like, get out of here. Then he hands him a Waffle House menu, and then he's just over here whipping a cart around. And Andy Reid's calling everything. He might be calling the defensive plays too. He might just be doing it all. I don't know.
At this point,
Spagnuolo has not looked good calling the defense early on in this season.
Yeah,
and now all of a sudden they put a 31-0 on you, and again, you can't count out Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing is that the Chiefs look like they're starting to get themselves into form, which is fine. I mean, the problem is though is that this is still the Raiders.
Yeah.
Like I mean, come on,
Raiders.
Yeah. Well, you can't even say it like that because you got to go. It's the Raiders. Yeah. Think of Mike like that. Yeah. I mean, look, Geno had what? 67 yards passing. Yeah, that'll win you a football game.
Yeah. Right.
Genti only had 21 yards rushing. That'll win you a football game. This is the thing is that this team's not good for Oakland. You should go back to Oakland.
They might as well.
But Vegas, they're just obviously in a rut. But this was an opportunity for the Chiefs, I think, to gain. It's a confidence game, right?
Yeah.
It's your tune-up game, essentially, to be, all right, we're back. We're getting back in form. Let's get everybody, right? Juju, you feeling okay now that you got punched in the face? All right, cool. Let's make it happen. I mean, they look like they're going to be fine.
They also got Rashee Rice back.
That was clutch. The fact that he comes back, and he has that game. Oh, man.
Hey, my favorite game of the week was the Panthers and Jets.
Good Lord.
13-6. And
That
Bryce got injured that game.
This is the score I thought the Steelers Bengals on Thursday night was going to be.
Yeah.
But my God, like the Jets are I'm sorry, Justin Fields. You're just not good.
This isn't even like I said this before. This is not Aaron Glenn. I said it on the show on Friday. This is not Aaron Glenn's fault.
No.
This is coming from the top.
Yeah.
And working its way down.
He got handed crap.
Woody Johnson is
a bad owner. Oh my God.
It has to be in that top 3, top 5 conversation for worst owner. Because, listen, you go out, you spend the money to go and refurbish this team. You go out and you spend draft picks to go get 2 tackles that have looked very good now. Membu and Fashanu are actually getting the job done. But
Fields isn't.
That's it. You got no quarterback.
No. And
you have nothing.
I was hoping. I wish for the best. I still wish for the best for Justin. He's allergic to bad quarterback play.
He's allergic to the Jets.
Yeah, which I think they're allergic to winning. Poor Kobe too. But yeah, the Jets. I agree with you, Andrew. Like, this is not Aaron Glenn's fault at all. He came into a horrible situation. It's going to take a lot for him to have to change this around, but I don't know if it ever will with that ownership, man.
Well, you heard the story. I believe Woody Johnson's son didn't want Jerry Jeudy through Madden overall score.
Wait, what?
Apparently, there was a story that was going around that they were, I think, was it last year or the year before, they were looking at getting Jerry Jeudy at the trade deadline, and his son was like, his Madden rating wasn't that good.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Like,
why? Because I heard about that. Then I also, because I got that one mixed up with with Joe Shane's son, where he's the one that told them that you should draft Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're not doing too bad with Jackson.
He's also the one that said keep Saquon as well, too. So
yeah, that still has not.
Yeah, exactly.
For you guys.
But, that just speaks to it, right? I mean, Woody Johnson, the fact that, what's his son's name? Blaze or whatever it is? Like, some weird white kid name.
Yeah.
Crispin or something like that.
Crispin.
They're crispy.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, right? That speaks to it all. If you are giving that much power to the kid in the executive office,
you're not
17. Yeah, this is not. You're not winning anything.
That's why the Jets are grounded.
That's good. I like that.
No
That's
taking
good,
off
man.
here.
No.
Crash landing and all.
Any other?
Yeah. Even Maverick can't save you this one, folks. Even Maverick cannot save this one. Going down like Goose.
I want to point out, I mean, I know it was against the Titans, but man, this Patriots team is good.
That was Vrabel just being like, let me go, huh?
They could win that division.
They could.
They honestly could, because right now the Bills' defense is not good.
No,
it is really bad.
It's shambles.
Like, I don't know how it got worse from last year, but it did. Josh Allen can only do so much.
Well, that's the crazy thing is, like, you paid all these different guys on the defense, right? You gave them all big bonuses and upgraded the contracts and everything. And these are guys that are supposed to be making huge impacts for that defense. And for some reason, it's like, oh, we got our money? Well, no, we're not just going to. It's all of a sudden like everybody decided to drop off because now you got paid.
Well, and also, I kind of adding on to that, Joey Bosa got that 1 year, $12 million deal. Where is he?
Yeah, he's been MIA.
Well, I thought that was a dumb signing by them, to be honest, because Joey Bosa has not been Joey's for years.
I didn't think it was a bad signing necessarily. It's just the fact that you signed him for that money in the hopes that he was going to be a full-time starter. That was my thing. Like,
I figured he was going to be more like a rotation.
Yeah, a third down edge rusher. Go get the quarterback, tattoo him on that play. Instead, they're trying to stick him in every down, and I don't think he's that guy.
I mean, he strikes me as a high-risk, high-reward kind of signing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
I can see that.
He just, again, like you said, Andrew, he hasn't shown a lot of his prime self since being in his early Chargers days.
Right.
So it's just,
It's so sporadic with him on that defense.
Exactly.
That's where guys like Espinoza and all them have to kind of step up. And that's great to have those guys in Rousseau. But you were hoping to get him in there and say, all right, he's perfect. It's just you're trying to stick him in there and make him a player that can go every down. He's not that. And even now, as a rotational guy, when they try to use him, he's still not getting it done. So it's leading me to believe that, I mean, is he hurt? I'm like at the point, like, is he hurt? Is he not? Is something wrong here where he's just not playing up to par? Like, it leads me to wonder, like, is he not saying something to them? Is he not letting something on? It baffles me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. they're going to have to make some adjustments there,
They're
too.
going to have to make some trades. If this is a Super Bowl caliber team, they're going to have to make some kind of trade.
Well, and the Ravens. I mean, my God.
They might be dead before Lamar Jackson gets back.
Well, you kind of mentioned about like injuries and stuff, but
to quote the Raven, nevermore.
At what point do Commanders fans need to be concerned about Jaden Daniels? Not performance-wise, but
I guess I'll find out when he gets this MRI this week.
yeah, there hasn't been any update on that. But I knew it was a hamstring. But
I mean, this was a huge win for the Cowboys.
Yeah,
they needed huge for them.
Getting CD back from injury.
Oh, and he looked like he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
God. This is nuts. And then you still had George Pickens playing like a Pro Bowler still making great catches. I didn't realize he's got 600 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns.
Pickens does already?
Yeah.
Oh my
he's
God.
on pace for being one of the top receivers on the year, which is nuts.
I will say I might have been wrong because this might be the first.
He's gonna go crazy at some point.
Well, yeah, he'll lose it. I mean, you already saw it. I forgot which game it was, but he his stiff arm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you want to go slap a dude in the head.
You punched him. You punched him.
Punched his ass.
Punched him.
What's even crazier about that is that he's the number 2 guy.
Exactly.
Behind Lamb, which makes it crazier.
Well, I know. I guess I overlooked, but I mean, I'm waiting for that blow up to happen because we've talked about it before, where the Steelers,
unless he's really learned his lesson, but I feel like you don't learn lessons in Dallas. That's where things get escalated.
Where it gets worse.
Yeah, that's where it's.
And then Jerry just blames you for it.
But this was like a exclamation point of like, okay, Dallas is clearly they've clearly figured something out. I mean,
except for the defense.
Well, yeah, that's the big. Well, even here, the defense actually looked decent.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing though Brian Schottenheimer is the head coach of this team.
He's not the guy.
He can't be the guy, and yet for some reason this team is playing well. I mean,
Jerry knows.
Jerry knows.
Jerry knows.
Unless Jerry's calling the plays, I don't know because Dak's
in the box.
Yeah, right. Because Dak is playing. I'm gonna say it. Dak's playing like an MVP. You can go, nah, that's crazy. Like, I've gotten so many emails from people saying, stop saying Dak's an MVP. Look at his numbers. He's got 16 TDs and only 3 picks. He's averaging like 300 yards a game.
I mean,
I know the defense is terrible, but the team's winning and he's putting up numbers. Like, that's key for a team making.
He's already got 1,800 passing yards too.
Yeah,
and you know, a big reason that's overlooked as well is again his playoff woes.
Absolutely,
he can't go past the divisional round every other year.
Exactly.
And you know, I gotta say, you know, there's 3 ways you look at a team. You got the regular season contenders, you got the playoff contenders, and then the Super Bowl contenders.
Right.
If one of those check boxes aren't checked, you're not a contender for the Super Bowl automatically.
Yeah.
I mean, and Dallas so far has checked off the regular season.
Yeah.
They got to take that next step and check mark the playoffs.
Absolutely.
And it's been, you know, since the 90s. I don't know if Jerry has his mind still there or not. Oh, no, he does. He does.
Well, if you keep mispronouncing people's names and stuff, I remember Dad, your kid's going to put you in the home soon.
Steven, you're up.
Yeah, getting close. Can't get Micah Parsons' name right. You keep calling him Michael. We're going to go, Jerry, you feeling all right?
I'm just fine.
It's 1994. Where's Barry Switzer? All right. All right. Somebody put Jerry in the home. Time to go.
Troy, where are you?
And Troy's going, I'm ready, coach. Oh, Troy, too many concussions. Chill, man. I hate Caleb. We know, Troy.
I hate Caleb.
Just sit there. It's okay. He's having CTE. It's okay.
Emmett Smith is replacing Javonte Williams.
You know what? It does feel like at some point, if he's still here past 90, it feels like we might get to that point where he's like, we're gonna start putting in guys like Michael. I mean, it's gonna be
start name dropping old Cowboys
accidentally, and he's gonna catch himself, and it's like, should we really be letting this 90-year-old man running a football team both as GM and as owner?
We're getting the sister Jean of NFL.
Yeah, she still was there.
Right. She was still cognate. She was writing things and in speeches and stuff. This man is supposed to be running a football team, $10 billion football team, and he I don't know,
sleeping. Let's kind of briefly, let's quickly talk about this one.
Yeah.
Sunday night game, Niners, Falcons. CMC, baby. Wow. I think he's going to really make people regret not picking him first overall in their fantasy because I was sure as hell not touching that with a 10-inch or 10-foot pole.
I mean, if it's
yeah, no, I'm like, that's not the
I'm going to touch it with any kind of pole. I mean, if he's not out there, we know that offense is dead in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty clear at this point. I mean, you watch that game. As much as Mac Jones may have looked good in the beginning when he got out there, he's really kind of regressed in this one a lot. Like, he's gone back to old Mac Jones.
Oh, like Patriots Mac Jones?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He looks a lot like that kind of guy. And it doesn't mean he can't make plays and still win games for them, but no matter what, be it Brock Purdy or Mac Jones or whoever the hell else they want to throw out there, it's Christian McCaffrey that needs to set the tone for this team, or there's nothing. And considering all the injuries they have, that's the problem here, is that they need him to stay healthy, and that has been his biggest issue since his career started.
Yeah, I mean, he killed fantasy owners and the Niners last year. That's why I didn't have high expectations for them coming in this year, and then plus with Brock Purdy going down, I mean, but they're making ways win, and I think Saleh has really done a thing for this defense, which I figured he would. I thought it was bogus of him getting fired as a head coach for the Jets, but going back to San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he's really got this team locked in, and so. But CMC, my God, right now I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I did have him in my fantasy.
At this point, you might need to put him at Wildcat and just do what the 08 Dolphins did and just let him play quarterback. I don't that's.
Do we know when Purdy's coming back? It's got to be soon, right?
I would think so. At this point, it's still it's TBD at this point. I haven't heard a single update about him.
And you gave him that massive contract too.
That's the thing, is that you paid him all that money that we all specifically on this show at Blow the Whistle said, do not pay Purdy that big deal. Because once you did, this team is going to get stripped for parts. And you've relinquished any passing attack you have. Mm-hmm. So now it all goes down. Look at who's the leading receiver. It's your running back again. That can't be the consistent part of this. You need an outside attack.
And it also doesn't help that Brandon Ayuk's also out too.
Yeah. And he's also been inconsistent when he has played.
That's true. And then you got Juwan Jennings up next.
See, hear that silence, folks? Yeah, that's that's how much people fear Juwan Jennings. Yeah, that speaks volumes for
it's true.
And that's the crazy thing, is that this team, they got a good favorable schedule that kind of plays to them, which is why they're winning.
Yeah.
But they're another baffling 5-2 team. Not as baffling as the Broncos, who should be good, don't play well, and then all of a sudden do play good at the end. This is a team that we understand why they're winning, but it feels like they should be 2-5, not 5-2.
I actually want to come back to the Dolphins, and Stephen Ross even is losing patience with the team. I mean, obviously McDaniel is not the guy, obviously, but when it comes to the certain pieces on that team, you can get some picks and actually start to rebuild. You can trade away Tyreek. Oh, I almost forgot his name.
Yeah,
Tyreek. But I mean, his knee decided to go left. That injury was disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's not coming back.
I mean, he was smiling. He was happy to be off that team. And I
don't blame him.
I mean, thank God.
What are you gonna get for him at this point? Even after the injury, you got Jalen Waddle as well. You got Devon Achane. Tua, you're not gonna get much just because of the way he's been playing this year. But overall, I think. If I was Chris Greer, I would be sellers at this deadline for the Dolphins.
I mean, if you're at this point, I don't even know if he can be a seller, because I think his job is on the line.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is where are they?
Oh, yeah.
You have the authority, I think, as the general manager to trade away players, but the owner may supersede you and go, you're not moving anything. And if that's the case, if they don't make any moves at the trade deadline, that to me says, okay, he's fired. He's out, McDaniel's out, because Chris Greer's been there, what now, 8 years, 8+ years, something like that. Yeah. He has gone through the Brian Flores and now Mike McDaniel situation. He was the big supporter of wanting to go get, Tua. That was his whole thing, tank for Tua. Even though Brian Flores was the one that was like, I'd actually like to get Justin Herbert maybe. A thought, potentially. I think they made the wrong choice there for sure.
Just a little bit.
But
I always forgot about that.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, your GM wanted this guy. He's now playing terrible, right? You fired one head coach, which we all thought was certainly weird, but yeah, he wasn't getting the job done, and obviously didn't sound like anybody in the locker room liked him from the reports. You brought in Mike McDaniel, who everybody loves, but then the question became, but does he have the coaching prowess? Does he have the ability to get the Dolphins where they need to go? And that has, right, so far, I mean, they've made the playoffs, what, once, twice?
Yeah,
Something like that. I can't even remember.
Are you talking about Chris Greer's tenure?
Yeah, in his time.
2016, I remember because they had Jay Ajayi on the team.
Yes. That's right. Oh, that's right.
Oh my God, Ajayi.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot it.
Yeah, British
That's
running
right.
back.
Yeah.
And he won the Super Bowl with the Eagles a year after, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Yeah,
Won
he
the Super
he
Bowl.
moved on to the right team.
Yeah, he's like, he saw this coming from a mile away.
You know, another
sticking around with this.
perfect example of it was Saquon going to the Eagles. Had a legendary year the year after.
Absolutely.
2,005 yards. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All right, before we get out of here, real quick, we got a doubleheader Monday Night Football game. Bucks, Lions.
That's an interesting one.
I think I'm leaning Lions, but I think Bucks cover because it's at 6.5.
Yeah.
I think Amike is supposed to be back. Mike Evans should be back. I think most of the guys. I think even Godwin's supposed to be back. But I think I said to my brother, man, this could either be a really high scoring game or a really low scoring game because they're both balanced well with offense and defense. So
it could be a blowout too.
It could also be a blowout.
That's the other thing I'm thinking of, because I'm leaning on the Lions, and I'm thinking this might be like a double-digit loss for the Bucks.
Oh wow!
I think the Lions are just. I think they're just angry. Like they just want to be able to get back a win.
Yeah,
just get back some momentum. So
okay.
Yeah,
I'm leaning Lions, but I think Bucks cover with that 6.5. I think this could be like a 3-point game.
Okay,
maybe.
Yeah, I'd say 24-21.
All right.
I got the Lions winning this one, actually.
All right. And then the last one, Texans, Seahawks. I got to go Seahawks.
That's the game.
Yeah.
That's the game.
I was wrong about Sam Darnold. I didn't think he was going to be able to carry over what he did with Minnesota into Seattle.
Doing good.
He's doing pretty damn good, I'd say. So, and JSN's been playing lights out.
Yeah.
He's a top receiver in the NFL right now. So.
I forgot they had Cooper Kupp even.
Oh my God!
You forgot too?
Yeah.
Hey man.
He's just kind of there.
He is there, but for fantasy purposes, I had him playing the one game he scored a touchdown.
There you go.
So
there you go.
That is something to be happy about. He ain't the guy. It's a Jigba.
Oh yeah, he has stepped up miles ahead.
Cooper Kupp ain't him.
Did you pick this one?
I think this is tough. All right, just on the quick for your time's sake. I'm gonna say Houston.
Okay.
I think the defense comes out, dominate. This is gonna be a defense versus defense game. So if you want to play something on here, I feel like play the under.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gonna be a defense versus defense game because if anybody can cover in Jigba, I trust Derek Stingley Jr. with my life.
Yeah.
If anybody could ever catch a missile out of the air, I trust Derek Stingley Jr. for sure.
He's a dude. All right.
He's an LSU dude.
That's true. When we come back, speaking of LSU, we're going to talk college football. Well, these guys will kind of get it started. I got to hop out for just a second. But when we come back, college football talk. Next on Blow the Whistle on SportsDownChicago.com.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsDownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's On Man is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 and under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6. It's so good I had to start working here just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online to get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years, open 7 days a week, and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's On Man.
Oh my God, I need some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago?
They're right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet. Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream. They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio, and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase. Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alpha, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, morettisrestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Wrecker. Winning Auto Wrecker comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com and on SportsTown Chicago's YouTube page as well. And gentlemen, I am still Andrew Valentin. Tyler Butterball Beautiful is unfortunately not here. He had to step out to make a phone call for his big boy job. But we got our guy Schmitty still here, man. How you doing, man?
Schmitty.
There you go.
Schmitty. I like that.
Listen, man. That's the thing that sticks in my head. I've watched a lot of Community. If you know, you know. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But ladies and gentlemen, we just got done talking about the NFL, talking about the Bears at the beginning of this one. Now we move on, staying in football, of course, as well. We're moving into college football. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure, if you want to check us out anymore, obviously, we are always going live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Blow the Whistle right here on SportsTownChicago.com. If you guys want to check us out anymore, you guys can follow us on our social medias at BlowTWhistle1 on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all the spots. You can find all the Blow the Whistle stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Follow us there. We're going to be doing a lot more with social media as we already have been as well, too. And also, as well, blowtwhistleradio@gmail.com for any questions or comments or things like that. And also, because you guys always shoot them our way, it's xpsportsofficial@gmail.com, too, because I got some Blow the Whistle questions that come flying in from you guys there still from the old days. So appreciate you guys on that as always. But let's talk college football here, shall we?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's do this. So, obviously, let's start off with the biggest probably upset of the night that happened when nobody would really think it was going to come about, right? Mm-hmm. It's number 2 Miami. Obviously, I've been calling them maybe one of the best teams in college football. And, of course, as one would, they let me down. They completely and utterly just they let me down. I gave them so much props. I'm like, the U's back. They've got all Reuben Bain Jr., Carson Beck's looking good. And, of course, against Louisville, Carson Beck reverts right back to his old ways. 4 interceptions, no touchdowns from Carson Beck at all. Still a 3-point game, and somehow Louisville comes into this winning at 24-21. Your initial thoughts, my man, on
play of the game, I'd have to say, is the last interception, that 4th interception.
Oh,
that just sealed the deal. I mean, I was watching that game with excitement. I'm like, come on. And, I was going for Louisville. You always like the upset.
Oh, of course.
I mean, and they were unranked.
Yeah.
They were definitely unranked. And
no more.
No more. When you beat number 2, you're going to be like, well, damn.
Yeah.
This team might actually be good.
All right, you got 1 loss. You just beat the number 2 team. I guess we got to put you in the rankings.
We got to put you somewhere. No, but overall, Carson Beck just kind of looked like he didn't look like a good quarterback overall.
He fell apart.
He did.
This was his worst performance, I think, since even in his Georgia time.
And this was a game that was winnable, absolutely winnable.
100%.
It's just, again, Beck threw it to the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And those interceptions, again, it just killed them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever momentum Miami had going throughout this game, those interceptions just in a snap killed it.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and look, credit to Louisville too, right? Their offense, I've been a huge critic of Miller Moss in the past. I did not think he was a good quarterback for USC. He just never seemed to fit the mold for USC. But
he found his place.
For Louisville and Jeff Brom, a good coach who can coach quarterbacks, a former quarterback himself.
Oh yeah,
this is kind of the spot. He wasn't fantastic, but he got the job done, and that's all that. And Isaac Brown, man, that kid he's fast, he's quick, he's a hard running back to break down. I mean, he's good.
You know who I give my number one player of the week to? Bell with I don't remember his first name. But
Chris Bell.
Yes, thank you. For Louisville, he got the 2 touchdowns, 9 receptions for 136 yards.
He put his name on the map right there. That is, considering that we've all been talking about, obviously, between the two teams, Tony has obviously been like the star, the freshman from Miami.
Yeah.
Malachi Tony has been, and he was miraculous still in this game, making plays. But Chris Bell, for those that don't know, 600 yards right now, 6 touchdowns after this game. He's been putting in the work, and he's now getting named as a man for that next level. So it's a disappointing loss for Miami, obviously. It doesn't mean they're completely out of it, obviously. It's one loss. No. But this is one that, okay, you're going to need to show out from here on in.
Absolutely. And, it's the in-conference games that are always, like, the closest.
Oh, of course.
I mean, look, we're both SEC fans. You like LSU. I'm a Bama guy.
Yep.
Yeah. But, at the end of the day, those rivalries are the toughest games throughout.
Oh, you want to always beat them.
Exactly. And it shows your team that you're going to be able to make it through the playoffs, through the regular season, first and foremost, to make it there. And then, again, if you could beat teams in the playoffs, just like you do in the regular season, with, having those bad scores like 56-3.
Yeah.
You're looking solid for the national title.
Absolutely.
And that's what, we consider our contenders.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Look, there's a lot of games to bounce around on. We'll see. I'll leave Tyler's team kind of out of it. We'll see if he comes back in time. If not, we'll kind of save him for the end because his team did not have a good day. As my team did not have a good day. I'll get it out of the way right now. So obviously, LSU, they're going into Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
I had some confidence, let's say, like 55-45 was my confidence meter. Let's say 55% they'd win, 45% they'd botch this. And sure enough, LSU doesn't let me down when they botch it. Boy, they botch it. This defense just completely had a setback. And credit, again, has to go to the other side, right?
Yeah.
Leah is doing a fantastic job with what Vanderbilt has, right? They have never been this high ranked before, and since like 1950, I think it was. This team has been churning out play after play after play, with Pavia being able to go on the options and the RPOs, being able to sling it out there to Eli Stowers, finding other open guys as well too. This team absolutely is just resilient from front to back, from offense to defense. They are finding ways to make it happen.
And like you said, this team hasn't had anything to cheer for in decades. Half a century.
It's only been baseball.
That's true. Yeah,
it's only, and every once in a while they get a basketball team that really looks good. That's about it.
Man, Vanderbilt. I got to give it to them. They're great for their academics, but in terms of sports, like it's been pretty rough. But Vanderbilt, football, and like you said, Coach was it Leah, right?
Yeah, Clark Leah.
Yeah, he has brought that program into a new era of Vanderbilt football.
He's perfect. Well, considering that he's an alumni, like this is a guy who's like, look, I played here. I know what it's like. I know it can be painful. We play in a conference where we're never supposed to win, but he clearly understands. Like you've got the quarterback.
Yeah.
You've got the weapon. Stowers is going to be a guy for the NFL. Somewhere, somebody's going to take him and get a player.
And Vanderbilt's now a top 5 team in the SEC, which I never thought I'd say that.
Nobody's supposed to say that. You're never supposed to say Vanderbilt's a top 5 team in the SEC, period.
Yeah, no kidding.
On the other side of it, I'll just say, look, LSU, the Woes really are struggling with the offense. It's just Nussmeier, consistent and yet inconsistent when it's needed. I'm still not feeling there's Aaron Anderson should be the true number 1 wide receiver, but he's just not been there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Harold Perkins hasn't showed up either.
He makes his plays, but I was expecting him. Obviously, I'm expecting him to be the one of old. I don't think he ever will be after the injury.
Yeah.
But it's just concerning that I'm seeing this guy that's supposed to be a top-ranked linebacker, a potential first-round pick from some people's regard, and he's not getting off on the blitz. He's not being able to get to the quarterback. He's not playing the run. The guy I saw at the beginning of the season was fantastic. The guy that I'm seeing now is nothing even close to the player he once was. And it's very concerning now for can they win out?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, you're going to make a bowl game regardless. You're going to get to that 6-win mark. Yeah, I think you will.
That's the thing.
I believe in you guys that you will make it.
And that's the thing is like, and you're a Bama fan, you know this, and obviously to other fans out there of teams that are top programs, it's that thing of making a bowl game is great, but we don't want to make the bowl game. We want the playoffs. We want the championship.
The Rose Bowl.
We know what, especially us SEC guys. We know what the SEC does, and it's not fair that the Big Ten's taking all this time. It's not your time. Your time is coming later. Stop it. But it's disappointing.
I just wanted to make a quick pointer actually about the Big Ten because I got to give Indiana Curt Cignetti a lot of credit.
God.
Someone I talked to, talked to said that he didn't bring back the program. He birthed a program.
Yes,
because Indiana was like the laughing stock of the Big Ten for years.
Absolutely,
they had a great basketball team.
That was it.
But that's all they had to cheer for. I mean, and also Northwestern. I apologize to them. But you know what? I got to also give Northwestern credit. They beat Penn State. You called that game.
David Braun might have saved his job there at Northwestern. By the way, Tom, just so you know, man, I was wearing a Northwestern jersey I have of Corey Wooden's. It has the Adidas logo on it too, who bought out James Franklin. I was wearing that all last week, just getting under David's skin. So I just want to make sure you knew that too. So yeah.
No, but Indiana just looks like a dominant team, both defense, offense. Fernando Mendoza looks like a Heisman frontrunner. Literally, within 6 to 7 games. And he has only 1 year left, I believe. He's going to the draft.
Yeah, he's more than likely this is it for him. I think he's a senior, so eligibility is over at this point, and rightfully so. Go to the draft.
And I'll say for Indiana, if they're going to try to win the national title, this is their year to do it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I mean, like the team's like buying into the system.
Right.
They're dominating the game. To go to Eugene and beat Oregon 30-20.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're kind of stomping over some of these titans of the Big Ten.
Yeah, as they rightfully should. I mean, if these teams are not going to come to play against Indy, God, that's weird to say against
that
Indiana.
Is so weird.
It's just, but this is where this is coming from a tree in Alabama with Nick Saban.
Yeah.
And it's pretty clear that you look at the list of guys out there that are either available to be head coaches or are now head coaches. I think Cignetti right now is solidifying himself as one of the best by far.
And I gotta say congratulations on Curt Cignetti getting that contract extension.
Yeah.
Because if it weren't for that, he would have been going to Penn State probably.
Right. Well, if it weren't for Penn State, he probably doesn't get that contract extension.
Right, that's true.
All that conversation, I'm sure, drove him to go, just give him whatever he wants. Give him whatever he wants. Give him the long-term contract. How much is $12 million? Perfect. All right, give him whatever he... We're Indiana. We're never going to be this good again if we let him go. Get him in there now. Lock him in.
Indiana cooked, I'll say.
Yeah. So but I want to say for your Bama boys, they are legit. This team now looks fully, from the beginning of the season where it was kind of like, I don't know, this team has fully gone into legit play.
And, I got to thank DeBoer's black hoodie of death for that. No, but, the defense I still have a couple of questions on. Because there have been times where we've looked like a top 3 defense in college football, but there have been other times where we're like, why the hell do you let that guy go?
Right.
It's a hit or a miss with that defense.
Of course.
But I mean, Xavier Brown, got the interception off of Aguilar, went down 98 yards?
Something like that.
It was insane.
I lost track after watching him. He is spectacular. He is. Between him and Mabakwe, I think it is. Mabakwe.
I believe so, yeah.
The other freshman, now sophomore, or freshman, I think he is. The defensive backs are finally stepping up for them, which was huge because Damani Jackson was not doing anything.
No.
Unfortunately.
No,
I hate and that's the thing, is I hate saying that because I'm like, when he went to USC, I was so like, this is an NFL corner. And then by the time he went to Bama here, I'm like, maybe it's time to just call it.
Yeah.
like he's just not covering anybody, but these kids they're hungry. They're playing with a lot of fire in them.
And they're buying, again, as I said before, with other systems, they're buying into DeBoer's system.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, there's still work to be done. But I think by year 3, year 4, I think we might see, more than just a top 3 team.
Yeah.
Potentially. And I'm not just saying that as a Bama fan. Over time when you have these kind of coaches, development takes time. And you want to get it done right, especially, for the freshmen and the sophomore to, fully develop into stars as juniors and seniors.
Yeah.
So it's a very crucial point. And, Ryan Williams looked a lot better.
Oh, he looked like him as his old self.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like the Ryan Williams that we all saw last year that really popped off the screen. And this is, you said it right, though. Patience is always a virtue when it comes to coaches. Certainly, the problem is, though, is obviously you're Alabama. Your expectations are always here because of what Saban did. You bring in a guy like Kalen DeBoer, everyone's going to expect, well, what did he do at Washington? He's coming into Bama. He should be able. It should be an easy transition. Not always necessarily the right thing. That's not going to happen all the time.
Oh, no. And, I got to say, Bama fans have been spoiled with Saban for about 17 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like you said, the bar is up here.
Yes.
We kind of dropped a little bit, especially in DeBoer's first
Expectations need to be lowered just a bit because this is not Nick Saban. This is Kalen DeBoer. It's going to be a completely different look, completely different feel, new culture, new everything's going to be there.
Oh, yeah. And, getting Ryan Grubb from Seattle definitely helped.
Absolutely, yes. That was huge.
Him going from Washington to Seattle really didn't help, but him coming to, I almost said Ohio State, to Alabama, he definitely helped turn that offense around quick.
Yes.
So, seeing Ryan Williams kind of looking like his old self again, you got the sophomore slump probably happening.
Yeah.
Jermaine Bernard is on fire right now.
Yeah, he's been impressive more and more.
Horton has been really good.
Yeah, he's another one too, where it's like you had these wide receivers, they were just sitting by. Mm-hmm. Why was the beginning of the season so rough for you if you knew you had this talent? But I get it. New quarterback, everything's kind of new for everybody. They're trying to fit into their spots.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that. It's amazing to see what happened in the first, 3 weeks or so of the year.
Yeah.
And now where they're at, I'm going, man, I was really hoping that LSU could walk into Tuscaloosa this year. And now I'm feeling
still
like
about that game.
I am too. Are you kidding me? I'm looking at Ty Simpson and I'm going, man, he should be the front runner for the Heisman right now. He's having his Mac Jones season where he's just tearing it, he's putting it on. I'll be honest, I was so down on that kid when he was recruited to Bama because he was talented in high school, but I was like, I don't know if he's ever going to start. They keep bringing in other quarterbacks, and they brought in Russell, who I was like, hey, he's got to be the starter. He's got to be the guy. Like he's best quarterback in Texas. He's one of the 5-star recruits from. No, they went. I was surprised when they went with Simpson, and sure enough, he is. My God, he has really turned it on,
and he's improving game by game.
That's the thing. He keeps getting better.
Yeah,
his team keeps getting better. And I think right now you got to name him as a dark horse to not only make they're going to make the college football playoff, I think, but win the SEC, I think, at this point, and then go into the college football playoff and really make some noise. It's just going to be tough because there's one team and then there's everybody else.
That's true. And, the SEC title games are always really intense.
Yeah. We as SEC fans, we know.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes to beat each other up. Even if you're a losing team. I've seen it with Kentucky. It's like, all right, we're not winning anything, but we're going to make sure to kick the crap out of you so that we can at least have an opportunity to say we beat you up.
And speaking of Kentucky, they almost beat Texas too.
Yeah, I was going to say that's why I wanted to give that little transition there because holy cow, Texas is it's a win, but you're keeping it so close to the chest. Arch is still not playing well. And now, again, I don't want to say it's concerning because I'm not one to rush judgment like others. Others are like, the sky's falling. No, I don't want to go to that route. But something's going on here with Texas where they're out of sync or I don't know what because the defense looks phenomenal. Mm-hmm. But then you go to the offense and it's like it can't just be that you lose 2 weapons as your wide receivers and your quarterback. It can't just be that. It has to be like Banks is gone and Williams is gone in tackle, but their tackles have been great so far.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, well, then are we talking about? Yeah, it is the quarterback or is it Sark? And I'm like, because I don't want to believe it's Sark. Like they just gave him an extension. Like, what are you seeing from it? What are your thoughts?
Manning is a freshman. This is his first year starting. So you're going to have those struggles.
Right.
So, and also, the last name holds a lot of weight to it. You got Peyton Manning, who went to Tennessee, Eli, who went to...
A lot of pressure.
Went to Ole Miss, and then Cooper, who got injured and had Manning.
And yet is
This
still
arch,
considered the best athlete of the family. So
which is bizarre to me.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, with no proof to show behind it, you know.
I've seen his high school basketball stuff. He's a pretty good player, but yeah. But that's the thing is like, yeah, the Mannings get all the luck.
Oh, like I said, I'd say give Arch a grace for this year, just because he played a couple games last year, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's going to be great." Now this year, he lost to Ohio State, which that's understandable. Ohio State's the number one team.
Only
in the
lost
nation.
by 7, though. I mean,
that's true. But I actually want to get to that Ohio State game in a second.
Yeah.
But to kind of put a bow on Arch Manning, he has shown that he's shown flashes.
yes, he has.
But I'd say that's like a sneak peek into next year when he fully develops into a starter that has experience from this year.
That's a good take on that. I like that. Yeah, it's growing pains, if you will, in that kind of sense.
I mean, Ohio State, they're kind of moving on to Ohio State. They're 34-0 against Wisconsin.
It's them and everybody else.
Exactly.
Like it's them. Then there's then there's 50 feet of you know what, and then there's everyone else. To quote Moneyball,
it's all true.
I don't even know if I have words to say. This is a completely different team from last year.
Oh, absolutely.
It's better, and yet you lost your DC to Penn State.
And you lost Will Howard, too.
I was not confident in Julian Sayin. I was confident in the team itself and the defense. I was more confident in Matt Patricia than I was. And a crazy thing to say, because David would sit here and he would be like, Patricia's got to sink this team. That defense is going to... I'm like, I don't think so. I think Patricia's going to be actually like one of those guys that takes a step down and makes it better for that team.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Arvil Reese is a top 5 pick now. Like Sonny Styles could be a first-round pick at linebacker.
Yep.
Caleb Downs, I'm still convinced he's the god DB. Like it's him, maybe, and Deion Sanders at that level.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I might throw him over Deion at some point because Deion was good, but he never got Florida State to the national title.
No.
This kid might carry them to a national title as a DB and could be the number 1 overall pick if you're crazy enough. And Julian's saying right now, I think you got to talk about him for Heisman.
Oh my God, yeah.
He's crazy good.
He is good. I'm just really sad that he left Alabama.
I was gonna say, I'm like, is there a little bit of pain? It's like, yeah, you got Ty Simpson, but man, what could have been still too.
There's parts of me that wanted to cry in the corner, but after he left. But
it's fair, man.
But look,
I felt that way when Joe Burrow went to the draft. I'm like, it's never gonna be this good. I did not have any faith in Jaden Daniels. I'll tell you that right now. These guys will sit here and say I was really down on Jaden.
I mean, look, he did phenomenal at LSU the 2 years.
Oh, absolutely. That's the thing is like I was feeling that way for Bama. I'm like, Sane felt like he was going to be the guy for Bama, and then he leaves, and I'm like, I don't trust Ty. I really don't. But here again, though, he's having his kind of Jaden Daniels moment where he steps up.
Exactly.
So, but
I mean, yeah.
Oh God.
I just want to refresh on the stats here for Julian Sayin. 36 for 42, almost 400 yards, 393, and 4 touchdowns.
How?
I mean, it's Wisconsin.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing we should note. This is Wisconsin. Luke Fickell. I can't believe his AD came out and said he's not getting fired. They're going to try and back him. Like, give me a break.
Imagine,
give me a break.
Now, 34-0 against Wisconsin. Imagine if this was Purdue. That would have been much more.
What's his name? Kineholtz, whatever the backup's name. Lincoln Kineholtz is probably
I can't name a lot of players on Purdue.
No, I mean for Ohio State, he's the backup quarterback for Sayin. I think he's seeing time in the game. If it's against Purdue, like he's like, hey, at halftime he's coming in. There's no doubt.
Yeah, no.
It's crazy looking at that group because they lost so much across the board on offense and on defense, and yet it feels like they're better.
Yeah.
Quarterback is more improved. Mm-hmm. Running back is the only spot that they didn't really maybe improve.
Yeah.
But Bo Jackson, who's a freshman, no relation by the way, is doing phenomenal work for them.
He is.
And that offensive line is almost better, and yet they lost some really spectacular. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I thought I could explain it last year because it's like, it's Jeremiah Smith. He makes every play. Now it's like everybody makes a play on this team.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah's just your go-to guy as number 1.
Absolutely.
Cardell Tate.
He's 1B though. Like that's the thing. You've got a 1A, 1B.
But that 1B is really good.
I tried to tell people when he came out of high school. He's an East St. Louis, folks. He's an East St. Louis boy.
That'll do it.
I mean, he did also go to IMG Academy, so that does help.
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll definitely
do it.
What do you mean? I gotta go to high school and play football? Nah, forget that. I'm going to this academy.
Yeah, right.
Call yourself whatever you want. We know what you are.
I want to make a quick note on this too.
Yeah.
The amount of upsets we've had thus far in college football.
It's been crazy.
Texas Tech losing to Arizona State.
That I did not see coming.
No, neither did I.
I mean, but
Dillingham really proved himself, I think.
That was the biggest thing, is I think coaching wise, and it's nothing against McGuire, but I think Dillingham just came in and said, look, you're right.
I was killing him.
Yeah, right. Well, he did. He killing him for this one because he killed Texas Tech. I mean, this doesn't obviously put Texas Tech out of anything, but this was like a statement win for Arizona State to say, okay, we're not gone yet.
Yeah.
Because they played a very good, sound game. It wasn't too special. It wasn't anything too crazy. No. It was like we did just enough to get the win, hold them off. And the other part was, too, I think Texas Tech, they just missed the mark on a few moments, right? They couldn't really run the ball as well as they wanted to at times until like a little bit later on. Passing wise, they seemed like they were off. I mean, Arizona State went in there and they stepped up their game.
Oh, and they did. And, Sam Leavitt, the quarterback for them, not the sexiest stats, but he pulled off the win. The win. There they are. 28 for 47, which, not the greatest.
No.
319 yards for a touchdown. But you still got the win.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that matters, right?
It's just that he's just one that baffles me so much.
He's been an up and down kind of player.
Yeah, because people were talking about him being like, oh, he's going to be a first round pick in the NFL, and it's like, now is he even going to get drafted? And like now after this game, I heard people being like, well, he could go somewhere and be. I'm like, pick somewhere to go with this guy.
This is why I have an issue with draft analysts, because just the bias is so real, especially with the bad games. It's like, oh, first round pick, yeah, you're going to be undrafted now.
Yeah, right. It's always one or the other. It seems with this. Outside of that, obviously, we had some other games as well to kind of just discuss on. You had like Texas A&M against Arkansas. A huge win for them, obviously, to be able to get out of there by the skin of their teeth, necessarily.
Well, it kind of shows they're not a top 4 team now.
That's kind of where I was going with that. Yeah, it's just this was a game where I kind of went, all right, I like Taylor Green a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like that offense that Arkansas has. I don't really like Bobby Petrino. No. I know. I don't even know if Arkansas really likes Bobby Petrino. They're just like, oh, we got to ride with this guy. And everyone's like, don't say ride!
Woo pig or whatever it is.
It was pig suey, whatever. But I just, watching this, I didn't watch this game, but I watched the highlights of it. I'm going, this is supposed to be a top defense. I thought that was supposed to save them. The offense looked a lot better, but all of a sudden, like you said, I'm like, is this really the top SEC team now?
I'll give credit to. Oh
no, yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll give credit to Mike Elko where credit's due.
Yeah, absolutely.
That A&M team in the SEC looked like a joke for years. You could probably say that too.
Oh, I love
LSU's beaten them plenty of times.
I loved it. Well, they live in my nightmares still with that 74-72 game. That will forever be my curse. Is watching that great shootout. But that wasn't Elko. That was Fisher. That was that whole
the legendary years of Les Miles. Oh, God. Hey, you got a title from him, but you also lost to us.
Damn, Jimbo. Yeah, don't remind me.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time, man.
Hey, listen, I always tell people like when they're like, "Do you really hate Bama?" I'm like, it's not a hatred for Bama because I have to always respect the fact that it was Nick Saban who got LSU on the map with a national title in the modern era, and then eventually moved on to Bama. And then it was like, I want to hate you, but you're so good, and you did get LSU something. Like it's that kind of thing. So,
and also, I just want to make a little pointer here that Andrew Whitworth, the tackle for the Bengals and the Rams, was on that team in 03.
Yeah, he was.
And Nick Saban seemed to have done a great job developing him as well.
Exactly.
Probably going into the Hall of Fame, I'd say.
I would say so. If anybody should, he would definitely be on that mark. But
I just want to make a quick group of 5 score here. I know normally we pay attention to the Power 4.
Please, I think
UAB and Memphis.
I was going to say this is a game I definitely want to get to. Mind this too. UCLA wins again. Okay, just to note that because I want to bring that up because yes, UAB fired Trent Dilfer last week. Okay.
Oh yeah.
They had just interim hired Alex Mortensen, who's Chris Mortensen's son, the late Chris Mortensen. Great Chris Mortensen, by the way, too. One of the great men for ESPN and everything. Alex Mortensen is the interim head coach. And nobody gives him a chance. Memphis is ranked 22nd in the country. They are 21.5-point favorites. This is supposed to be a blowout.
Yeah.
to watch UAB win this one, 31-24, it was a spectacular. I watched this game because there was just something said like, watch and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked and I was so happy.
And some of these group of 5 teams are so entertaining to watch because they kind of play like a power team in a lower conference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, USF is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
They beat Florida in Florida.
Yeah.
And they, Alex Golish in USF has done a phenomenal job. And was it Byron Brown, the quarterback?
Yeah, Byron Brown.
I liked him.
He's a special. I mean, he is something. He's an athlete, just true. I don't know if he's a true quarterback, but man, he can just do it all.
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, is he going to the draft this year?
I don't know. I think he may have another year or so. I hope he stays.
I do
fun.
too.
He is fun to watch.
He is so fun to watch.
Or transfer and come to one of these big schools because I'd love to see it. I would love to see him play with one of these big boys.
Oh, I would too. But I gotta say, actually, USF is finally getting their own stadium. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I did see that finally.
Finally, what, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers junior varsity team?
I mean, I don't know how much longer they could have kept sharing that field. Honestly, like it didn't make any sense why they couldn't afford their own field. But it's good to see now that they're finally like in that position where they can start making a buy. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, boys.
Welcome back. How was your commercial break for like 40 minutes?
Put on his mic.
What?
I'm muted.
Yeah, he's 2.
Oh, yeah.
He's 2.
There you go.
There he goes.
Hey-o. No, it was good. Just a little Bulls meeting as we're getting ready for Bulls season here on 6-7 of the score.
That's right.
And then just kind of went over what my plan was for tonight.
Okay.
With the doubleheader of Monday Night Football.
Ooh, there you go.
So, yeah. So, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're still talking about college here, so.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to save the best for last for you for Nebraska.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
No, it's okay.
Well, I guess we should probably talk about
Do
it.
you want me to talk? I mean, I can rant about it. I got a lot to say.
I mean, we do too. I mean, look, Nebraska is number 25. Dylan Raiola. You guys have a decent offense going into this game. You guys were very much favored, and then Minnesota, for some reason, just said, "Oh, let's just beat these bastards up."
So I'll tell you,
thing.
this is what happened. This offensive line, which I've said this is going to be awkward Thanksgivings with Dylan Raiola and his uncle, who's the offensive line coach. I mean, I get it. Like, they lost a key offensive lineman early for getting ejected for unnecessary roughness, and then he got targeting. But I can't even put all of that on the O-line. Like, there's some times that you see Raiola doing the Williams wanting to do hero ball type of mentality.
Yeah.
He just holds on to the ball for too long. He wants to make a play happen, which I get because he's talented like that. He can do that. He's got the arm strength and the different arm angles that he can throw.
Absolutely.
He's gifted athletically.
He's a top 5 quarterback in the Big Ten, if not top 3. I would arguably say.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I just think Minnesota came ready for him. I mean, there was nothing. My biggest issue is that Dana Holgerson just gave up on the run game very easily. When again, you have a top. He's actually the leading rusher in the Big Ten right now, in Emmett Johnston. And
I was gonna say he's a
number
beast.
1.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like he's quick. Like he gives me almost like Amir Abdullah flashbacks. Just like so elusive, and he's quick. And he's a big dude. So that's what I hated. It was just that they gave up on the run game. Raiola was holding onto the ball for too damn long. And yeah, you could, like, with Minnesota dropping 24 points, you can blame the defense. But I mean, it's tough when the defense was out there the entire time. And I don't know if you saw that drive. I think it was in the third quarter. It was like a 9-minute drive.
Oh yeah.
It was
yeah.
they had the ball forever. Like, so Minnesota was just controlling the game. Defense had nothing to really counter that. And then also on like some stupid penalties stupid penalties on Nebraska's defense for they needed to play cleaner, and so that was it. Being in the top 25 was fun while it lasted, but this is just like last year. But I mean, again, I still think this is a good team. I see improvement from last year to this year. And if you want, I could just throw a hypothetical. Maybe Matt Rule did this on purpose, so he'd be like, Penn State, don't touch me.
I just want to point out one more game: Georgia Tech and Duke. That one should not have been that close.
See, here's the thing: Duke
Oh, that's right. I said in conference game, but wrong.
Yeah, right.
Duke's been weird this year. Like they're not bad. Like they're actually pretty damn good.
They're very good on offense, and then they're very average on defense.
Yeah. Like if you saw this game was even closer.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was like, that's when I was sweating on one of my parlays. And then I saw they just came out and blew the doors off.
Or maybe I shouldn't say they're average, but they're good on defense because Manny Diaz has done a good job with that defense. They have some players. It's just consistency against some more of the top ranked opponents in the ACC. They're going to struggle because they don't player for player matchups. Georgia Tech has guys that are just a little bit faster, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Like everybody in those teams, Georgia Tech, Miami, whichever teams you want to go with, there's guys that are just like that much more better than what Duke has. But what they're doing with right now, like Menz is a top quarterback for next year.
Yeah.
Easily. Like that kid is balling out as a quarterback.
There are 3 factors for Georgia Tech that makes them undefeated. Brent Key, for one.
Yeah, 100%.
Their quarterback, King, who has played lights out for Georgia Tech. And the running back.
No.
Yeah.
All 3 of those are some of the biggest factors that play to Georgia Tech's success.
They're one of the more underrated teams. I mean, where are they ranked right now? We're ranked 12.
They're
So I mean,
12th, yeah.
I don't know how much you can say underrated because, but they fought their way up to that ladder.
I think they're just going to keep getting overlooked because it's like, well, it's Georgia Tech.
Exactly.
You know, at some point they're going to run into the buzzsaw because right now, well, we're looking at them and either Miami and now Louisville possibly on pace to play in the ACC championship. Like, it's going to be such a weird game, but at the same time, like, if they go into there undefeated, I mean, do you not favor them as an undefeated team against one of those? Like, that's the weird thing, right? You go in there undefeated against a one-loss Miami team, let's say.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, like, you probably favor Miami, but it's hard to then sit there and go, yeah, but Miami lost to Louisville, so how can Georgia Tech maybe not find a way to be able to pull the upset? They have the firepower. They have the coach for sure.
And, you know, I got to say also, Georgia Tech, I have a lot of question marks surrounding them if they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because we've seen them win bowl games. We've seen them beat big teams in the ACC. And I think a lot of the reason why they're doing so well is it started off with that FSU win, 24-21 last year. But again, we got to see how Brent Key deals with the intensity in the playoffs as opposed to, you know, in a championship game in the ACC or just the regular season. So this is a big year for them, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, this is definitely a huge prove it year. Like we're not the bottom of the totem pole as far as ACC. Like we want to be taken seriously, and they have the wins under their belt to be so. And so I think they can make a run for their money against the ACC because we saw. I knew at some point with Carson Beck he was going to collapse.
Oh,
I was never sold on him.
He shot himself in the foot, in the leg, in the hip, in the stomach. He took every body
His
part he
Heisman
could.
odds just went.
Yeah.
Done.
Hey, man, at least you'll make the toilet bowl.
Said the sloth-looking ass. I don't know why I have this hate for him. He seems like an okay guy.
He looks like Sid the Sloth.
He does. And so I just also think he's a...
Hey, guys, I'm sorry I threw 4 interceptions.
He's also one of the more overrated quarterbacks. I knew he was going to catch up to him at some point, but I didn't think it was going to be against Louisville. I will say that. But Louisville's pretty decent.
This is 2 years in a row, I got to say, that Louisville has beaten Miami.
Yeah, this is their comeuppance right now.
Yep.
This is their chance to come up, and so we'll see. Jeff Brom doing some great things. And last one we'll mention before we get out of here on college, Georgia obviously beating Ole Miss. I mean, I said it on Friday. Lane Kiffin's always good for one, and unfortunately, this had to be the one that he could not give up on. Like you had to beat Georgia to legitimize yourself, really. I think,
and especially to me, this Georgia team isn't as good as what.
The Bennett era,
where like what they're expected to be, like year after year, because they usually have like the highest recruiting classes year after year. Obviously, I'm not sold on Gunnar Stockton. I don't think he's that good of a quarterback.
He looked good this past.
He looked good.
This was his best week.
This was like the same moment where David said that stuff about Stetson Bennett, and then Bennett just played like Drew Brees.
Wins the national championship.
So, I mean, statistically wise, 26 for 31, almost 300 yards at 289, and then 4 touchdowns. That, I mean,
no picks either. So
no picks.
I just thought Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss was going to come out a little hotter than this.
That was just a damn good game.
It was a good game. It killed my parlay. Same with, dude, get a load of this. I'll pull it up, but I had Vanderbilt money line, I had some underdogs in here, and I was actually pretty proud of myself. I did pick USC over Notre Dame, which that would have killed me too. And so, man, what is it? Come on, stupid internet blocking me from it. Hold on, we'll get there in just a sec, boys.
Yeah. It's just for Ole Miss itself. Like I said, this is where Lane Kiffin has always struggled. Right, you go up against the teams that you're supposed to be able to compete against. Right, this is your chance to kind of solidify your name and say, okay, we're here. Ole Miss is finally going to be in the top of the SEC. We're going to be there in the playoffs. We're going to be for the national championship. And yes, he every time just always, and it's always a simple thing. It's missing a call. It's not being able to make the going for it at the wrong time. It's the defense giving up on a big play. It's always something with his teams.
I mean, Ole Miss pooped the caca in this one.
Yes, absolutely.
Or laid an egg.
Yeah. No, I mean,
well, it's not the Egg Bowl, so yeah.
No, it's not. But
like you said,
I don't know if they'll win that now.
This was like a statement game for Ole Miss against Georgia.
It was a top 10 game, though.
And no, it was. But I mean, I thought after I saw Georgia's loss to Alabama, I was like, okay, we're going to be seeing some tough games. Georgia's going to have to. They're going to be struggling, I think, in a lot of these SEC
well,
games.
after their game against Auburn, I'm like, man, this team's going to have a hard time. But they came back in this one, and it was still a game, of course. But Georgia just looked like they had dominance on this one from front to back. So this. I don't know where Ole Miss kind of goes from here. They could still do it. You never want to call them out, but Lane Kiffin, man, he's always just right there, and then he's always gonna he's right on the edge, and then he's like, I'm gonna take one more step, leap of faith. And then he falls like Wile E. Coyote.
Is Adidas going to buy him out too? That would be wild, though.
Hey, they have the money, clearly.
He just got money.
Listen, we took out one coach. We'll take out another. Don't try us.
Did you guys watch College Game Day at all? Saturday morning?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
Did you guys I didn't get a chance to catch it, but they had Franklin on the show.
Yeah.
To kind of talk about this fire. I thought that's kind of awkward. But two, I don't know if you guys caught any of it. It didn't seem like it was anything weird, but
no.
To me, I just thought it was kind of weird.
Awkward. You got $50 million out of that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they're like, hey, James, you got fired. Come on our show, let's talk.
Yeah, it's kind of and the fact that he said yes to it was a little bit odd.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I mean,
let it sink in.
What's he gonna do? Do an expose on Penn State? I mean, I'm gonna tell you everything I know about. Like, there wasn't really anything to tell about. Like,
speaking of, did they play this week?
Did they play this week?
Penn State.
They lost to Iowa. I didn't want.
Oh yeah, they did lose. That's right. They played Iowa.
Yeah,
they lost 25-24.
Yeah,
which seems to be a popular score.
Yeah,
I know. I told David don't touch that game. Well, actually, I think Penn State would have come. No, I think they took my money line.
No, because they had like a 7.5 point difference. I think.
Yeah, I think he took my money line.
It was an interesting game.
And I told him, like, dude, I wouldn't touch that game. He's like, no, listen to me. I'm like, I wouldn't touch that game unless he picked Penn State plus 7.5.
My man Gronowski ran all over their defense. Okay,
yeah,
that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. I'm so proud of you, dude. Congratulations on that.
Next week, South Florida and Memphis play. That's an interesting game because you got two of the top group of 5 teams.
Yeah, that's true.
So that'll be a fun one.
That'll be a fun one to watch.
Chance to fight for an opportunity to make the playoff, maybe if he can get there.
I take South
I don't
Florida.
know why you're not talking about the Mizzou Vandy one. That's going to be a game, baby. No, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. No, you're not.
That's going to be that could be game of the week.
It could be game of the week.
That's going to be sick.
Well, obviously, folks, listen. There's a lot that happened in college football. Some of us were disappointed. Some of us walked away happy. Some of us were also still very confused.
I'm still
because
confused.
College football is a very confused. Football's a weird year.
Sports are weird.
This is a weird year.
I hate it, but I love it.
This is such a weird year, but
it's like my toxic ex. I don't have a toxic ex, but
I do. Oh, it's like that. Like a toxic ex.
Can't get away.
Yeah, they're with you for one moment, and then all of a sudden you go, "Where'd you go?"
I'm over here.
That's for a story on another time. But
you want to do off the rails next? Let's close this up.
Yeah, we can do off the rails. We'll talk maybe a little bit baseball in there while we have the chance. So, ladies and gentlemen, up next, going off the rails here on SportsDownChicago.com's very own Blow the Whistle. Stick with us.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsDownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's Little Man is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6. It's so good I had to start working there just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online to get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years. Open 7 days a week and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's on Main.
Oh my God, I need some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago.
They're right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet. Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream. They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio, and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase. Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alpha, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Wrecker. Winning Auto Wrecker comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
Blow the whistle.
Going off the rails.
Another train!
Choo-choo! Indeed, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going off the rails here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
Sir.
We just came back for talking about the good, bad, and the ugly of college football last week.
Right.
And now we are going to end this off with a little off the rails.
Yeah.
I have a little quick something because I think you guys will get a good kick out of this.
Okay.
So, obviously, Emily and I went away for the weekend, celebrate 2-year wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it was a blast. We went up to the Dells,
Nice.
went to Mount Olympus and stuff like that. And I was kind of telling you the story a little bit of how at first it was because the deal was great. And I reserved this room for 2 nights a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And still wasn't bad. 2 nights for $150. That's a sweet deal.
Really good.
Yeah. Really good. Kick-ass deal. And then getting there, I probably should have read the instructions on my my email, but I was like, just map it to Mount Olympus,
Right.
just go to I didn't realize they had multiple buildings, multiple hotels. So we drove there. I'm like, what the hell? And then the sign says, go check in at this building. I'm like, what the hell? Drove there, and they're like, yeah, so your room's going to be at this building. I'm like, oh. Anyway, we can get at the actual resort? And they're like, yeah, it's an extra $70. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather. That's way worth than having to drive 5 minutes or so to the resort.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I just want to walk there in my swim trunks,
Yeah, exactly.
And there was so much more stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, you don't every, oh my God, every day you don't see it every day.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you. Where an entire town is a theme park.
Oh, I know. The Dells is awesome. It's obviously
awesome.
built up and it's got a little touristy now, but it's super cool. But so we get there and whatnot. It was a blast like the whole time.
Nice.
But I had one of the funniest encounters, and obviously you guys hear my stories of my encounters I have with kids.
Oh, of
you know
course.
they're all curious.
Yeah.
So there's like a little Starbucks in the lobby. We're like Saturday morning, let's get our coffee and whatnot. And there's his mom with her kids trying to order drink like coffee and snacks for the kids. One kid notices me, and he just goes, "How do you have a mustache for being a kid?" I'm like, "No, I'm actually an adult." He's like, "You are?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm an adult. I'm just born a little shorter, you know."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh," and this threw me complete 180. I did not expect this to come from a kid.
Okay.
Like they all have their questions, right?
Of course.
This question. He goes, did you ever get made fun of like being ugly? I'm like, what? And I just said, ouch. And I just said, yeah, I mean, people probably thought I was ugly a lot. I mean, I don't think everyone thinks I'm that attractive.
Kids really do have no
Dude,
filter.
Brutal.
It was hilarious though. I couldn't. No, I thought it was so funny. Like that kind of made my day.
You should have when he asked like, "How do you have a mustache as a kid?" You should have just been like, "I was held back."
I was held back.
Yeah.
The things I did in elementary school.
That's crazy.
But I'm
Come
just
see
like,
me on the playground.
he just goes. He didn't mess with me. I owned that corner of the mud guards.
that kid.
From that day forth.
But I'm like, did you ever get made fun of for being ugly? I'm like,
Where was the mom in this? Like, what is she?
she was not paying attention.
God.
I'm like, you want to take care of your kid?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you want to come get him before I have to throw him?
But overall, I mean, that was just the funniest thing. Like, I did not expect that. But
what did Emily say? Did she say
she
anything?
didn't even know what to say. She just tried not to laugh. I'm like, I don't even know how to respond. I'm like, the kid just roasted me.
Wow.
He's like, all right, yeah, you're short and all, but I don't want to talk about you being ugly. I'm like, Jesus.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it was funny as hell, though.
Wow.
You're about to throw in the your mama jokes.
Yeah, right.
I was like, ma'am, your kid's on the loose.
Come get him. Give me his leash, please.
Oh,
wow.
But let's talk about this baseball.
Yeah.
Because, goodbye, Brewers. You had your fun.
That was I've just witnessed the greatest baseball player of all time, and I have to admit now.
I'm surprised David. If David was able to be here for this, he'd be like,
"Oh, he'd be like, I told you," and I would be, "Yeah, you're right."
That might have been the moment that Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player to ever play the game.
I mean, that was the greatest
I mean,
performance of ever in baseball.
No one has ever. And I always give David crap for the whole stat. He's like, no other player has done, what was it, 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's just one stat. But that performance, he literally won that game by himself.
No, yeah. He said, I'm putting the Dodgers on my back, and I'm winning this for us. We're going back to the World Series. And he was right. He was 100% right.
We're going to see a back-to-back champion. It's real soon.
It feels like it's inevitable because the way that he started obviously was rough. After this kind of showing, nothing's stopping that team. If that's the level he's on as a pitcher and a hitter,
yeah,
you're not stopping that Dodgers team. It takes perfection, as close to perfection as you can get from either from Mariners or the Blue Jays to do it.
The fact they pull him out and he's still in the lineup, obviously, because he's lined up.
He could still have gone.
He still could have gone on the mound. But the fact that he gets pulled out as a pitcher, he's like, oh, you guys aren't done with me yet.
Yeah,
It's
right.
Another home run.
Yeah. Oh, finally, he's out after 6 innings. Yeah, you think I'm going away? Just watch.
There was a story I saw, actually, that the Dodgers are looking at getting a star outfielder after the World Series.
That doesn't shock me. I mean, they need some. What else do they need?
The rumor is Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, I saw. Because he's valued from anywhere from $300 to $500 million. So who can pay that? The Dodgers can.
Because why not? Because they figured it out, everyone else.
Yeah, just defer the money, pay it 20 years later down the line.
Like
when you're in financial situational trouble and you go, that team's not that good anyway, so who cares?
I mean, we already got probably 8 World Series by then.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, it was worth it. I mean, especially with the Shohei Ohtani contract.
Oh, that is going to be that's the greatest signing in the history of that franchise.
Oh yeah.
On top of being the biggest
in the history of baseball.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you you did what everyone else could have done.
Right.
Like obviously, it's almost like $1 billion contract, almost.
Yeah,
But
seriously. It's worth every penny.
What this guy is doing.
And I saw the stat too that said that the Dodgers in just this year made it all back.
That's insane.
They made all $700 million of his contract
That's
back
insane.
just this year, from ticket sales to food sales to all that stuff. They made all their money back.
I mean,
so not on top of all the fact that they're paying these guys, they're also making their money back because they know business.
Now,
so they've done everything right.
yeah, they've been paying nothing like in the first handful of years.
Yeah.
They're still going to be paying like almost nothing.
And so even if they go for the salary cap thing and their labor arguments that got over the summer coming up, they're still probably going to be on top.
You know,
they'll find a way to make it happen.
You know, people are saying that this L flag is going to be the Brewers' new curse.
Oh,
like you have the curse.
I would believe
you had
that.
the goat curse for
Yeah.
the Cubs for a while. I mean,
The L flag.
oh yeah, it sure bit them in the ass. They had the same amount of postseason wins after that flag as the Cubs did.
It would have like we were saying Saturday on WRNM 1410. By the way, check it out on the Rise. We joined our boy No Give Mr. Johnson for his show. Me and Frankie. Frankie, who I think was the one that said it. If they would have held up the W, that would have been a little bit more of like a disrespect. That would have meant a little bit more, because holding up the L doesn't really mean much.
No, it's
not in that kind of sense. Holding up the W, that's like a smack in the face.
Yeah, because that's their staple. That's
Yeah.
the Cubs staple of the W flag.
Like when Vandy didn't rush the field when they beat LSU. Yeah, that's a definite disrespect in the face of LSU. I did not like that. I'm like, I'd rather you rush the field. Come on.
You know what that L was? It was foreshadowing.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
God, I thought the Brewers would at least got a game on
I feel bad because I know one of the kids on there, Quinn Priester, and I'm like, he's a pretty good pitcher, and he just got destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Quinn. I'm sorry, but he's like, that team, they had enough to be able to get through the regular season.
Yeah.
But come the playoffs against the Dodgers, you can just see there's a difference in the player.
I mean, plus they are like the youngest team in baseball right now.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of inexperience, so I wouldn't count them out, but right now
They're going to need help on pitching. If they want to survive, they're going to need help on pitching.
well, if Mizarowski can just learn to have some control with that fastball.
And that's the thing, right?
That's his issue.
Everybody can fire a ball 97, 99 miles an hour now. But can you pinpoint your target and figure out where it's going? That's the key.
That's where I was having the biggest issues with the Cubs. I'm like,
yeah,
Mizarowski was not hitting the zone.
Yeah.
When he was in, I forgot which game it was. And I'm just like, don't swing.
Right.
Let him throw this 104 at you. He's not hitting the zone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that drove me insane.
But what if I crush it? Yeah, but what if you don't?
Yeah. It's very rare to hit the ball that's coming at you 104 miles an hour. It's unheard of.
Absolutely.
You could probably learn a thing or two from that Padres pitcher. I can't think of his name right now.
Who?
The guy that throws 104 and can hit the corner
Oh,
of the
Mason
zone.
Miller?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mason. Well, because Mason Miller, he's like, I got one inning. I got to make it all count.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. That's all. If you learn control, you can win games. You can win 20 games as a pitcher. You easily could if you learn control.
You know, this is random. I didn't realize how tall Tyler Glasnow was.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because I know
he's huge.
Ohtani's a big dude.
Yeah.
And then I saw him like, this has got to be fake.
No.
Like, how? He's 6'8".
Yeah, he's huge.
He's huge.
Yeah.
I knew Mizarowski was tall. He's 6'7".
They have one
That
of
would make him taller than Aaron Judge, wouldn't it?
He's
yeah.
as tall as Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is also 6'8".
I thought he was 6'7".
Maybe. I don't know.
I can double check.
It's not fair that genetics gave them all the luck and gave me nothing.
Oh, you're going to complain.
See how I set you up there? You just came and spiked it down?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, David was here.
You know he would jump on that.
Oh, I know.
So
he just give him the side eye.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Get out of here, David. This is my joke.
Oh, man.
But with baseball, we got a game 7 tonight, man.
We do.
In the ALCS.
Oh, man.
This has been a hell of a series.
This has been fantastic baseball.
This has been great. And I'd say to people, I'm like, to me now, like, I'm not the big man. I've become a more baseball fan lately.
Well, I think a lot of people have, because with the rule changes, there's more willingness to go watch and be able to go watch on TV or at a bar or something. I mean, we went to a Cubs game ourselves, and I mean, you know, I haven't been to Wrigley in a good while now at this point, and it was a lot of fun.
That was a blast.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I'll watch baseball playoffs over the NBA playoffs.
Oh,
Anything.
100%.
NBA playoffs suck.
100%.
So boring.
I mean,
the NBA needs to fix it.
I want to say this too. Like with tonight's Game 7, we're essentially picking who's going to lose to the Dodgers.
That's what it feels like.
I mean, I'm taking the Mariners.
I mean, I think neither of these teams are going to get swept by the Dodgers.
Yeah,
I don't think
you get one win at least.
That's it. I think go to 5 or 6. I think depending. I think the Blue Jays have a better shot at dragging this out with the Dodgers, but
I think that's the thing is that the Blue Jays have more firepower on offense, but it's the Mariners who have the pitching staff, and that's kind of the difference. And it's not to say the Mariners don't have firepower themselves, but it's kind of like it's Cal Raleigh. It's very top heavy with those guys and Polanco and all of them, and then it's just like a slew of like, who are these guys?
Yeah,
like even Rodriguez has kind of been a little bit MIA as of late for the playoffs.
Yeah, he hasn't really been showing up.
Yeah, and you kind of need those guys to be there. It's nice to have Raleigh. It's nice to have, but you need other guys to be there as well. Those stars need to perform as stars. And
I mean, like ever since the when Rodriguez was in the home run derby a couple of years back, I was like,
yeah, something's changed. He still had a decent season, but not. He's supposed to be like a 30, 35 home run guy, and he only had like 27 or so. Something like that. But I mean, what? It's Kirby versus Bieber in this one, right? Shane Bieber.
You're correct. So,
man, I don't like Bieber.
Baby, oh.
He's fallen off so much.
He has.
He hasn't looked the same. I'll give it to the Blue Jays just because I think Vlad Jr. is just he's doing Ohtani things. He's like, I'm going to carry this team to the playoffs even if it breaks my back, and that's what I'm afraid of. It's going to break his back.
I mean,
he's so good, God, but that team and not having Springer possibly is going to be a thing that could hurt them too. Like, I don't know. I'd take the Blue Jays, but I mean, I think it's only going to be like a 2-run difference. That's honestly,
I think this will be close. I will take the Blue Jays as well. They are a favorite.
But the Mariners are good at pitching. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll take the Mariners actually on this one.
All right. Yeah, I don't think anybody's picking wrong on this because
no, I think it's a pick. It's a toss up.
And the other thing is the Mariners had a 2-0 lead at one point.
Yes.
So
right.
It's like
started out strong.
It's for both of these teams specifically, it's make or break, obviously. But I mean, this will kind of show, if you're going to put forth any more effort going into the World Series.
Oh yeah. This will be a telltale sign as to where you're at right now going into that next step, and I don't know how you beat that team. That Dodgers. I mean, we've said it before. That Dodgers team is not set up for. They're no longer set up for the regular season. They're set up for, all right, we get 90 wins. We get to the postseason. We know what to do that.
Exactly. And I mean, I kind of crazy. And it's just bogus because like they weren't even like the best team in the NL.
No, they don't have to be.
No, they're just like
because they know.
Fine. We'll get in there, and once we're in there,
yeah, we know Mookie will show up. We know that we've got Ohtani. We know who we have. Mm-hmm. We've got the best pitching staff in the history of baseball. Maybe it's hard to argue against it. I mean, geez,
I wonder. So let's see if Ohtani pitched on Friday.
Yeah.
When's the rest of the schedule of the World Series? I would think he'd probably be pitching in game 2 or 3.
3 or 4, probably.
3 or 4.
Because they probably go Snell, Glasnow, and then probably go to him.
Yeah.
If he's feeling good about it. So.
Oh, we don't have game 1 of the World Series until Friday.
No, not until Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So.
I feel like it's going to be Snell they throw out first.
Probably. So
the way that he's been lights out.
We got Friday, Saturday, and then off Sunday, Monday. Or no, playing on Monday, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, so. Yeah. I'm excited for this World Series. I'm going to be glued to the TV as much as I can.
It'd be fun to see one of these teams be able to get in there and get one over on the Dodgers.
I would love to
get a World Series, but this is not David versus Goliath. This is a meteorite versus the sun.
Yeah.
You really want to root for him to be able to say, I'm gonna bust through, but that's a ball of fire.
I mean, Ohtani at this point is just building up his resume for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, easily. He is going. I think we have to say he is the GOAT of the GOATs. As much as I respect Babe Ruth and as much as I respect many of the other greats, Willie May this is a different type of.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like. Now that could be a fun. We could make that an interesting topic.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I think 100%.
He's the greatest athlete.
Oh, as far as athlete goes, I'd love to have that debate.
I think that
because that's. I mean, you're ranging across all sports. I mean,
yeah. Baseball, I think right now he's got to be.
Yeah.
Like it is unheard of. Like not only one to hit 3 home runs in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But to just tack on 10 strikeouts on top of it.
It's
and just what he's been doing all his career.
Mr. Do It All.
Yeah.
He made the Angels relevant.
This is true.
I mean, not discrediting Mike Trout, but Mike Trout does not stay healthy.
We've talked. I said it before. Like Mike Trout has always been Mr. Quiet, right?
Yeah.
He's always been the guy who you want him at the forefront, but he never wants to say anything.
Right.
It's Ohtani that kind of took the forefront, and he's the fun, showy guy. He didn't even speak English all that well at that point, and yet he is the guy who's like full of energy that everybody really likes to. Like, hey, this is the face of baseball. And not this guy. It's this guy. This guy who's entertaining and interesting and not from here and all kinds of stuff, which I'm sure, certain people probably love the fact that the face of baseball is an international player.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, people love that, but...
Even though baseball was originated in Puerto Rico.
Orale.
Orale.
But,
which is America, by the way, for people that did not know that.
Yeah, figure it out. Come on. Geography. Take the class, learn it. Right? I know it's all the way down the Caribbean, but it's still a territory. Just like Guam. I don't know if you know, Guam's not its own thing.
Guam.
God. Yeah, you know those things called the Virgin Islands? Yeah, there's the U.S. Virgin Islands. You know that? They're the U.S. Because there's the U.K. and then there's the U.S. People are stupid.
And U.S. stands for United States.
Hey, St. Thomas is beautiful.
It is. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Listen, I am not criticizing any place that is a territory. They're all fantastic. I've been to most of them. They've all been fantastic places to go. It's stupid people that don't know how to look on a map and go, is it? And it's like, yes, all you got to do is look at. You have a phone, look it up. This isn't You're Killing Me, Smalls, but I don't know why I'm ranting. But
Killing Me, Smalls.
thank you. I don't know why. It's suddenly turned into that thing.
Oh
my God.
I think that's a great way to close it out.
Yeah, that's great. So,
all right.
In closing, stupid people stink.
Stupid people stink.
You're killing me, Smalls.
This is off the rails, but guess
You're
what?
killing me, Smalls.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. Oh, I don't know what this thing's doing. Never mind. All right. That's going to do it for
Technical
us.
issues right at the end.
Here on Blow the Whistle. This show will be podcasted tomorrow morning as Frankie will be here at 9:30 when he wants to show up. Just kidding. Still love you, intern.
That's great.
Schneidy, thanks for joining in on us
Yeah, of course.
today. We'll love to have you on again soon. Maybe,
Absolutely, man.
tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, find me at slim_Schnady, SHNADY on Instagram, and shameless plug, watch me on the 5th quarter.
There you go.
There
He's
you
going to be
go.
going live soon.
Yes, I will.
You'll
Yes,
be
sir.
going live soon. I'll be teaching you how to do that. All over that good old thing over there.
Mr. Yellow
But
over here.
with that being said, for me, Tyler Butterball Buterball,
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
Adam Slim Schnady Schneider.
everyone, have a great rest of the week. Hopefully we kicked your off week great. A lot of football on tonight. We got baseball tonight. Lots to do. And we are going to be seeing you back here on Wednesday. Same bad time, same bad channel. Maybe the rest of the guys will show up. We'll see. Everyone stay positive, be positive, surround yourself with positivity. Positive things will happen to you. See you all on Wednesday, people. Peace out.